So we're in Birmingham today, outside Holiday Inn, and we're about to meet Jus Reign there, and we're going to do some crazy kind of interview. I mean, I don't know how it's going to go down. Let's just hope that it's going to be as funny as this video, so let's go check it out. So it's Akshay here from Punjab2000.com, and today I'm joined with Jus Reign. Give it up for Jus Reign. Kidda ji?
Hi.
Hi, hello. This is beautiful. They said Canadians were quite touchy-feely, and
I guess my own
yeah.
name, so.
Okay, right. We're on this. We're on this. This is what I love about Jus Reign already. He's in there. He's kind of embraced this interview, and he's already touching me, and it's good. So I want to ask you, first of all, you're in the UK,
yeah,
and you've just had a meet and greet kind of thing,
yeah,
at Mr. Singh's Pizza.
Mr. Singh's Pizza. I'll tell you something, best gosh darn pizza I've ever had. So
Good.
Shout out to Mr. Singh's Pizza, providing great pizzas.
Generally, that's what it is. And now, how many people were there, and how did it all pan out today then?
So originally we had planned it for 2 to 4 p.m. And it went on till like 6, 7, 8 or something like that. So there was so many more people than we expected there to be, and we met a lot of people, shook a lot of hands, kissed a lot of babies. I did actually kiss a baby, if you guys were wondering. Yeah, it actually happened. And wow, it's been amazing.
It's always good.
So much love. Shout out to Birmingham. I didn't even know there was that many brown people there. And then I got there and I was like, whoa, there's a lot of brown people here. And then and that's how that went.
It was quite the shock then.
It was. I was a little shocked. Yeah.
Now, were you asked any bizarre questions today, or was it just hello kind of thing?
I was proposed to maybe a couple times.
Right, let's just set one thing straight now, because I'm hearing that you are being proposed to a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna put you the question.
Yes.
Kuri hagi in your zindagi?
Meri zindagi vich sip ek kuri hai, and that's my mom. Mom, I love you so much. She better be happy at that. I said that.
That was so deep. That was deep.
Actually, no, I don't. To answer your question seriously, I'm not planning on getting married till I'm like 37. So
37.
Yeah, that's a good age, right?
37.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So if there was any girls interested, what's your type? Let's have an insight into Jus Reign's kind of type of kuri.
Okay, my type of girl. Let's see. My type of girl, she's got to be. I like simplistic beauty. Okay, this is really corny, but I'm gonna say I like simplistic beauty. I like having intellectual conversations with people. Mind engaging. I mean, that's one of the things that I like enjoying conversations. I like having well thought out, well provoked conversations. Witty. It's got to be witty.
Okay.
Got to be. There's a difference between being funny and being witty, because there's shows like The Big Bang Theory, which are horrible. Sorry to anybody that I might offend. And then there's shows like Arrested Development, which are witty, and Seinfeld, which are witty. Okay. So I find there's two differences. There's like generally broad, funny, which is more mainstream, I guess, and there's witty. So I like people that are witty, that can kind of constantly keep me on my wit and keep me engaged and keep me interacting. I like that. And
you're witty, so it's kind of the same thing you're looking for here.
I mean, I like to be witty with other people and just overall clever in that sense.
So you got the good connection. You will have witty with witty.
Yeah.
Beautiful. That's nice. So girls, if you're looking out there, I know he's been proposed to quite a lot. So you know what he's after now, yeah.
But my mom's still insisting on her finding a girl for me. So
arranged marriage.
I haven't really done anything with any proposal yet. So.
Right. Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. So I'm moving on to.
And I don't know why people are proposing to me. I mean,
because they loved you, man.
Look at my face.
They absolutely loved you.
It's a proposal that. Not me, if I was a girl. Never in a million years.
Brilliant.
So I'm confused.
You're confused?
Very.
That's fine. You can be confused. That's fine.
Yeah.
Now we're going to go into your videos, obviously.
Yeah.
Because you just came out of nowhere with all these videos one day. And when you were 19?
Yeah, I started when I was like 93 and a half years ago. I just turned 23, so yeah, pretty much roughly 3.5 years ago.
Okay.
There's nothing in my cup. I'm just going to pretend I'm sipping. Yeah.
That's fine, isn't it? Yeah, that's absolutely good. Okay, right.
Delicious. What did you guys put in this?
Right, so, and now, what was I saying? You just made me lose track. What I was saying is your videos, and you were 19, and you just started one day. Go on, what happened?
Well, what happened was I used to, like, during exam times and things like that, I used to watch a lot of YouTube, I guess, because the laptop's right there, and I was too lazy to go to the TV to watch anything, so I started watching a lot of YouTube. And in high school, I used to make a lot of films and things like that with my friends. We entered them into film festival, things like that. Really like now that I look back on it, they're really stupid. They're really horrible films. But back then, they were hilarious to us. So I used to upload this a lot on YouTube. And I used to have a channel. And then I started noticing that there was a lot of people on YouTube that started getting a dedicated audience.
Oh, yeah.
So they had a huge subscriber base, they had a huge fan base, and these guys started off from no like major company, no major corporate gig or anything like that. It was all, grassroots type stuff.
Yeah.
And they would just do their own thing. They would find an audience that kind of fit that niche or they fit that market. And they would kind of just skyrocket from there. And they would have a huge audience. And I was like, wow, this is awesome. And I have many stupid, crazy ideas in my head. And I have no creative way to put them out. So YouTube was one of those things that kind of was like, this is a crazy medium. This is amazing what the internet or technology can allow for with all these connections with people that you've never heard of or you never could get across to without the internet. So started a channel. One of my first videos was just me sitting in my room on the Jus Reign channel. Was me sitting in my room, just like showing off 25 random things in my room, and I posted that on my Facebook. One, yeah. And people were like, "Yo, that was actually it was stupid. It was really dumb, but it was actually kind of funny." And I was like, "Really?
Yeah,
okay." And then from there on, I kind of put more and more out. And
okay, yeah. So it was almost your first video can be seen as let's just try it, and then you just got into it from there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and like you were saying, you had all the creativity, but you didn't know how to put it out there, kind of thing.
Right.
So I've seen in all your videos they're very well produced. I mean, you've got the green screens there. You've got the kind of just different shots, and it's edited in your own kind of way, which is rather quite funny because you've got you'll have a shot there and an image of someone going kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't trust. I would like to. Editing is it takes a lot of time.
Now, do you do all the editing yourself?
I do all the editing. And I don't trust anybody else.
You said do. Sorry. Okay, so what was I saying? Why are you laughing?
That was a terrible joke.
Okay, fine.
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. Thanks. Right. So what was I saying? You do all the editing yourself, and I mean, I bet you're sitting there. I can imagine you sitting there in front of your laptop or whatever you use, Mac.
Yeah.
Laptop.
I use a Mac. Yeah, I use a Mac. iMac. Yeah.
Yeah, just laughing at yourself. Is this true?
I just look at myself in disgust and self-loathing. Yeah, while I'm editing, I'm like, you're a repugnant human being. Why are you doing this? And then that's how my editing process goes. I kind of puke maybe a couple times. I'm like, I don't want to look at me. I'm stupid.
Full on ulti.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
I don't look at myself with much respect and high regards. So.
No, yeah, okay. So you do all the editing, and then in terms of production, who's behind the scenes, and how did you get them involved in taking them all into your little sick game?
So behind the scenes, believe it or not, I do much of the behind the scenes myself as well. So much. I'm not more inclined on technical, but I mean some stuff I usually get help from people. In terms of having a nicer shot, things like that. Those are the things I'm kind of learning. I'm more of in terms of the creative aspect of it behind it. But I mean, I do control every aspect of my video in terms of directing, how the shots are going to be, how editing is going to be, all that stuff. From A to B to C to D, so all that kind of stuff. So I take care of that. But I mean, and when I see, if you've seen, I usually get other people involved in my videos, not only in the production. But I mean, even people that I find, friends that I find hilarious, I put them in my videos as well. So I mean, I've got a good crew of people that are always in my videos as well. They will each bring their own special talent, their own kind of niche comedy type thing, and they'll be blended together. It's a beautiful mix. And
now the audience, of course, the viewers are all aware of your crew now. They're always coming in and out of your videos, right?
Yeah, I got a good crew of a bunch, maybe 6, 7, maybe around there, kind of regular faces.
Well, what's the response of them when you first ask them, can you be in my video? What is it going to be? It's going to be me and you.
Yeah, it's...
Because obviously it's just you two and a camera. Well, your vlogs anyway. Your vlogs.
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 So the first time I started, one of the first videos I made was with my white buddy.
On the porch.
James. On the porch. And I told him the idea, and he was like, this sounds like the dumbest thing in the world. And I was like, let's just try it out. We always have dumb conversations. It would be funny to record it, edit, see how it is. So we did that, and we did a couple of those. And those really, people started loving those. And we're like, whoa, there's actually people that like us just having dumb conversations on my porch. And so yeah, he's been one of the guys since day one. And then there's obviously a bunch of other people as well. I mean, in terms of females, I've had one of my good friends, Arti Chopra, who's also been in many of my videos as well, which a lot of guys do comment about.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yes,
Yeah,
I did.
when you read the comments, that happens a lot. And then I had a bunch of university friends as well that came and help up in Jigglypuff Thief. The guy who's licking the card, one of my good friends, Jeet. He's in a few of my videos. And I also met Rupen Bal, who's here with me in England.
But he's left, right? He's gone today.
He passed. He's like, I'm gone after the thing. So he's also part of his trait is he speaks the best Punjabi in the world.
Acha.
I believe
He does. He's very good, isn't he? He's
better than
he's on point.
a
You're
lot
good.
of parents. I'm like,
You're very good.
I'm terrible.
No.
But I pass barely. But his is like next level, amazing Punjabi and like very taste Punjabi. So he brings that to the table. And then I also have one of my good buddies, Babu as well, who's also very funny. And me and him together, we have a similar sense of humor.
Yeah.
So when we do stuff together, we play off each other a lot. And we're very good friends, so we generally tend to play off that as well. So, yeah.
Good stuff. So have you always been friends, you and Babu? Or is it
me and Babu used to hate each other when we first started.
Yeah. Tell me.
When I first met Babu, didn't really hate each other. But, I mean, I met him through mutual friends. My cousin was friends with this guy who's friends with this guy who's friends with his brother who's friends with Babu's brother. But we used to see each other. We weren't really friends. We used to say, hey, what's up? How you doing? This and that. And from then on, like his interest in his I guess creative output, kind of the way that he thinks about things,
is the way you think
is the way that I do it. So I guess we kind of clicked from there. And
very good. And you're still together now, yeah? Cool.
Yeah.
Now
friends.
I want to ask you about you do a lot of kind of musical things, and you do play the tabla yourself, which is an amazing skill. May I just add?
Thank you.
Now you've done a lot of songs, like you did the controversial maybe Luck 28, which obviously our Yo-Yo Honey Singh and
is probably gonna
did see it,
beat my face into a pulp when he sees me. So can't wait for that to happen.
You're daring. Well, they're in India, right? So have you been in India since?
No, last time I went to India was a while ago, and I mean, like, I've only had communication through him with the songs, and that's not the best.
Fair dues. Now you've also released the Skype song, which is deep. Let's face it.
Yep.
It's quite deep, and it's Skype. Everyone knows about Skype,
Skype song. I tried to sing that song in a tune. Well, I tried to sing that song in Rag. So
tell us give us a sample, please.
Okay.
If you're on it.
My voice is pretty much gone, but so this Rag was actually Rag Biravi. So before I started, me and my brother, we used to. Before even YouTube, me and my brother have been classically trained in music. So classical Indian music, ghazals, qawwalis, geet, and things like that. So all our life, since I was 5 years old, up till now, we've been training. And before I even did YouTube, I used to do shows by accompanying other people, like ghazals, qawwalis, or my brother, things like that. So we used to travel doing music a lot. So I think from there, my kind of artistic, I kind of built an artistic kind of repertoire through that. So kind of my creativeness has also come out through that as well. And having music to kind of mold my mind in that sense was amazing to have. So I'm trying to, my brother was a singer and I was the tabla player, but I was also very briefly vocally trained as well with my brother, because I used to sing with my brother as well. So not a lot of people know that. Surprisingly,
there you go. Insight to Jus Reign, right there.
Jus Reign, yeah.
Right
so,
there.
I'm very into classical Indian music and rags.
Can you give us a?
So this Skype song was actually sung in Biravi. My voice is gone because I've been talking all day, but let me try to sing it. So one of the lines in the song. So the song is basically about a lot of guys in India on the internet message a lot of girls on Facebook in Canada, which is a true phenomenon.
It's very true. Yeah. I've seen it, experienced
and they try to use different types of lines to kind of get at them, try to kind of, hey baby, how you doing? Can I get my green card? What's really good?
Hey.
But it never, it's very funny because their way of, I guess, typing is different, and just that whole interaction I thought was funny.
Okay.
So I usually like to take situations like that and create kind of funny ways to portray them. So this way that I did was a sad Punjabi song about a guy who's in India.
Okay.
Trying to holler at this girl in Canada who has no idea who he is, and he found her Skype address on Facebook, and so he tries to add her, and he tries to get a visa and all this stuff. So, एक दो एक लाइन मैं थोड़े ना पेश करना. I gotta be louder. So one of the lines that starts off as visa nahi milda, goes, visa nahi milda, hai visa nahi milda, reh gaya vich India, पढ़दे तेरियां चिट्टियां फेसबुक तेनू पोक करके प्यार आउंदी है फेसबुक तेनू पोक करके प्यार आउंदी है फोटोआं तेरियां गिन कुड़िए प्यार आउंदी है लैपटॉप ते गिन कुड़िए प्यार आउंदी है स्काइप ते बैठ के कुड़िए याद आउंदी है स्काइप ते बैठ के कुड़िए स्काइप ते बैठ के कुड़िए. Hi. So that's just kind of the dumb songs that we make out of.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love because the concept is poke is a funny thing, but you've done it in such a serious way.
We did it like I really enjoy a lot of sad Punjabi songs.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm gonna make a sad Punjabi song. We'll make it as ridiculous as possible. So kind of smash the two together, and that's when that.
I like that. I like. Yeah. Can I ask you for something?
Yeah.
Well, we were talking about singing, and I love one thing I love about you is your randomness and how random you are, picking up things. I don't know, your images and your videos and your things you come up with.
Yeah.
So can we do something random right now?
Sure.
Yes. Okay. What we're gonna do is I will give you some backing a beat. You know, a beat. Maybe my you know, Tumbi. I do a good whoop whoop.
Okay.
Whoop, yeah.
Okay.
And this goes out to Sandeep Singh, who me and Sandeep are always
Sandeep,
doing.
man, shout out. It's been a while, man. What you been up to, brother? I haven't seen you in a long time.
It's been a long time, he says. And we always do videos like this. So the last one we did was called Tumbi Hype.
Yeah.
And we woke up one morning and we just did Punjabi MC's Tumbi Hype, which went something like that.
Right.
Now, what I want you to do is sing something on top, right? And you have to use the words Jus Reign.
Jus Reign.
Punjab 2000.
Punjab 2000.
And Duck. Right,
Jus Reign.
Yeah.
Punjab 2000 and Duck.
All
right, let's see if we can do this.
Okay. And you can put whatever else you want in there, and we'll make a little geeth. Okay. Shall I start with the okay, straight off the top of the dome, exclusive. Let's go.
Sorry, I gotta awkwardly look at the camera because you know a lot of singers do that.
Are you coming in?
Yeah, I'm just I gotta do that. Okay. I gotta do that warm up.
Okay, we're going.
Yeah. Punjabi, this is a shout out to you. Punjabi. I'm in here.
Hey.
Battiya studio ਵਿੱਚ tumbi. This is really song. He's going rumbi.
What's a rumbi?
I don't know.
I don't know, but we were going somewhere with that. With the first
and then
line.
I totally backfired.
That's fine.
So,
that's fine. What are we going to do about that?
We're going to sing more.
We're going to sing more.
Yeah,
okay, next instrument is coming in. Introduction. Whoop, whoop.
Okay,
whoop, whoop.
Cool.
Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop.
Sorry, I got to do more awkward things.
Whoop, whoop.
ਵੀਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਬੈਠਾ he's on the tumbi pluck. Sitting Punjab 2000, we don't give a duck. Right? I rhymed it.
I like that.
You thought I was going to say something else. He was getting scared. I saw your face. He's like, no, please don't. I said duck. We don't give ducks.
We don't give a duck.
We don't give a duck.
Because we don't like ducks.
Honey, we don't give a duck. We don't give a duck.
Hey.
We don't give bakriyan. Honey, we only give a bakri. Ducks are cool. This is a PSA for ducks. Save the ducks.
Well, that was
wildlife.
That was the most.
Bakri don't, whatever.
Bakri are fine. Yeah, fine.
You got a bunch here.
You can do a sound effect right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So that was that was random. It's the most random thing you'll see.
Yeah.
And it was.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right about that. I'll tell you one thing, man. You're right about that.
I'm getting sensual here. It's fine. We like that. Okay, back. We're coming out of that kind of wonderland. We're back in this place in Birmingham.
Yeah.
And we're back in the interview. It's been a long time.
Back,
it's been a really long time. Okay, so I'm going to go to another question. Yeah? Back to the questions. Right now, what that question is, what are you doing now? Like nowadays, well, you've done all your videos.
Yep.
It's been, you know, kind of your platform
Right.
to become known internationally. Let's face it, everyone knows you. And, you know, come on. So what are you doing now? What's the next step for you?
So I just graduated from school.
Vadaiyan.
Thank you so much.
Where's my
Thank you
barfi? Mitha
बर्फी सारे टमाटर पे मैं लेके नहीं आया कोई उसमें सोचा था कोई है कोई बर्फी
ठीक है फिर ठीक है
चलो सोहर हो तो जाके बर्फी लाने
Oh,
and yeah, so I just graduated, and right now I'm doing a lot of the YouTube. So I'm doing a lot of YouTube right now, and in addition to that, I'm coming up with an album. So yeah, I know.
Okay, when we say album, are we talking like serious or?
Absolutely not. So this album is gonna be the way we're going is it's gonna be a Punjabi album.
Acha.
But it's gonna be a Punjabi parody album, and that's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to give too much information away. So we're in the works with that, and what else do I do? And then I've been also doing a lot of marketing and things like that from my degree on the side as well.
Oh, which was in marketing.
Right. So we help out with a lot of different types of organizations in Canada. For example, there's an organization called the Sikh Activists Network, which we do a lot of marketing, or not so much marketing, but we do a lot of things with them. We work alongside with them. And in terms of Jagmeet Singh, NDP, maybe you've heard of him.
Mm-hmm.
So we were actually myself and Babu and Harman and a few others. We were actually the marketing, the media campaign behind that as well. So we kind of took care of his whole campaign. He ran twice. We took care of all the campaign, kind of how everything was going to look, made the commercials, things like that. So we do a bunch of that kind of stuff as well. I work a bunch with a lot of different small businesses in Ontario NDP, which is a political party in Canada.
All right.
So, and then shows, and then I go out and do shows.
So you're doing live shows now?
Live shows, yeah.
And obviously, well, you've done a lot. You just hosted the Bhangra Showdown in the UK, and well, it must be so different for two reasons.
Yeah.
First one is in the UK, it's not in Canada, so
No.
well, you've got a different kind of audience there.
Exactly.
And the second thing is, it's live.
It's live.
And you're not behind the camera.
You're not behind the camera.
So tell me,
doing a live performance is way harder than doing a YouTube video, in my opinion.
Say go.
Because with the YouTube, you can have so many different shots. You can cut. You can edit. Oh, I don't like this. Let me shoot this again. You can have that freedom. But with live, it's a whole different ballgame. So you got to be on point the whole time, and you can't slip up. You can't do anything like that. You got to be confident throughout the whole time. Your time is got to be on point. So, and you got to be engaging with the audience, see what they like, what they don't like, things like that. So, live performances I've been kind of experimenting around with the past couple of years, and I've been dabbling in stand-up as well here and there.
Stand-up.
Yeah, one of our comedy network out in Canada, they held the comedy night. So that was my first ever time that I ever did stand-up with the comedy network, which is the comedy TV station.
Big thing.
Yeah, so like
massive thing.
Some people might step up from like a club gig, this and that, then go to the comedy network.
But you just got...
I just was thrown right into the comedy, right in their face, and they held a comedy night, and that was when I did one of my first stand-up sets for 10 minutes, and I was nervous as hell, let me tell you that.
I bet you were.
But it went very, very well. The audience loved it, and everybody was very open and supportive of it. So even from that, I was like, wow, I can actually kind of pursue this a little bit. So I'd love to pursue that.
Excellent.
Well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're looking at different, venues.
I like to have my hands in a bunch of different jars. So I'm an entrepreneur in a sense too. I like to dabble in different types of business ventures and things like that. And marketing I love doing because it's the more creative aspect of it. So I like doing that as well, coming up with different... I've been marketing myself as well on the internet, which is a huge thing I've had to kind of deal with. And I enjoy that kind of stuff. And it's my degree. Yep. And then YouTube, shows, so all that stuff. I like keeping myself busy. When I'm not doing anything, I get really confused, and I'm like, what
am I doing?
I don't know what my life is about. And then I fall into deep depression and cut myself. No, I don't. Yeah, I do. But so I gotta always constantly keep myself busy, keep myself going
Well,
to fully enjoy life. Yeah.
absolutely like that. Right, now I'm aware we are running out of time, so can we just finish off
Sure.
with a word association game, please?
Sure. Why not?
Right, we're going to go straight into it. Just Reign.
Yeah.
That's the first word.
Just Reign.
Yeah, so you have to associate.
Just Reign. Punjab 2000. I'm
Punjab-
directly associated with them now.
Okay.
I'm their CEO now.
Okay.
You should guys know that, right? Okay, cool. Yeah. I took over the company.
Oh,
Yeah.
fair dues. You're my
Yeah.
new boss. Then.
Yeah, I'm changing all the forum boards to bright fuchsia color.
Yeah.
And the logo is going to be written in Comic Sans font. So if we can make those changes ASAP, that'd be great.
Yeah. Right now, I'm gonna say after Punjab 2000, Punjabi.
Pummi Bhai, #1 Punjabi guy in world / my father / best Punjabi singer / best bug tire in the world.
Segal.
Mm.
Is he actually your other?
He doesn't know that, but I do. We haven't done the biological test either yet, but I'm fairly certain he's my dad.
Fair dues. Fair dues. Next word. Canada.
Canada. Home. Great. North, strong and free. Queen Elizabeth. Because she still owns us, that's why. And she's on our coins.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Okay. And Sabji. That's hard.
My favorite.
Yeah, you could do.
Let's see. You know what? What's crazy? Never had bangar sabji my whole life.
Gotcha. What? Never.
I was disgusted by it because when I was a kid, I never wanted it.
Okay.
Recently, like a month ago, I tried it just for the heck of it. My mom was like, "Why did you try?" Because I never used to try it.
Speechless.
I was amazed by it. So I'm really into bangar sabji right now. So I guess
Oh dear.
banger, like bangra, but not because it's eggplant sabji.
I'm glad we cleared that one. And last one I'm going to hit you with is... Are you ready for this?
Yeah. No, I am.
Backflip.
Front somersault.
Thank you very much. That was beautiful. I think that game was very random, and that's the nature of Jus Reign. Now he's been with us, and he's really tired because he's had a very
I'm totally awake right now.
No.
I need more coffee.
And he's done very well to stay awake, and he's been very lively today. Actually, it's very, very nice to have you.
He's a great guy. You know, when you're in presence of a great human being like my man here and Punjab 2000, you got to be on your game. You got to be on top. And this man right here, let me tell you something. He's the best of the best. He's a great man. And he was telling me how he had a beard, but I'm so sad that I didn't get to see his beard.
I know, right?
But,
okay, now what's my name?
Akshay.
Ah, yes. Thank you. And obviously, Jus Reign. Jus Reign. Your real name is.
My real name is
Just Meet. Yep.
Kalvinder.
Yeah. Okay. And we're gonna just have to thank you for being with us today.
Oh, can I just give a quick shout out to my young mother, aka my older sister, Seema. Seema, guys, get over Seema.
Seema.
We met at BBC.
Come here.
Yeah, come.
We
We met at the BBC. We had a BBC interview, and she was there. I thought she was the producer because the way she walked in, she's
I'm
like,
like
I'm just right.
swagger.
Yeah,
Swagger.
she had a lot of swagger. So she's been kind of taking care of us a little bit. And,
My putter.
Putter.
Putter. Was that right?
Which is
there's no
putter.
H.
Did I say that
There's no
right?
H.
Putter.
You guys say H here.
Putter.
Which is,
Putter.
I get so thrown off because I'm like, how do you say it? It's like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H! And it's like, no, it's H. H is not incorrect.
Water.
Water. There's an R in there. I don't
Water.
know. You guys don't hear the R. It's spelled W-A-T-E-R, not W-O-T-A.
Water. Water.
Fair dues. Water.
Water.
Well, it's
East
There's
just
a T in
London.
there too. There's...
one of those
Water.
things. One of those things,
No,
eh?
but sorry, wait a second. I thought I was not the mother.
No. She was first. She was the mother. Then
Like,
she's
how
the
old do you
grandmother.
think I am exactly?
She's only a couple years older than me. She's 25.
How did you know that?
Yeah,
You're like a genius.
I can
So I'm a
tell.
Benji.
I think it's just a genie without the us.
Genie in a bottle.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
He's good.
Thank you. And we're going to leave it there because things are going crazy right now.
I don't know
and
what's going on.
I have no clue what's going on.
Here, so it's okay.
Right, and we're going to sign out. Thank you, Jus Reign.
you.
Thank you, Seema.
Thank you.
Yeah, and this was just absolutely crazy, but that's what we like here. And we're going to sign out. And I think Jus Reign's going to have a nap. Because he's really tired.
Night, guys.
Thank you.
Turn off the lights. I love you for Job 2000. Thanks for support. Thanks for all the forum talks. Thanks for all
Nini
Nini
ka look so job.
Thank you, Akshay. Great guy. Good guy. Good sister. All right, I'm out.